In Africa's wild landscapes, two enormous herbivores loom near the top of the weight scale: the hippopotamus, master of rivers and shallow waters, and the rhinoceros, a tank on land with a lethal horn. Each species wields formidable mass and raw strength to defend itself from lions, crocodiles, and other threats. But what if they collide in a direct showdown? Today, we imagine a clash of titans, hippo versus rhino, a purely hypothetical battle between unstoppable forces of nature. Though both are African heavyweights, they occupy distinct habitats. Hippos dwell in rivers and lakes, surfacing at night to graze on land. A large bull hippo can weigh 1,500 to 3,000 kilograms, boasting jaws that open 150 degrees, delivering an explosive bite rumored at 1,800 psi. Despite their rotund figure, they can outrun a human in short bursts. Rhinos, on the other hand, particularly the white or black rhinoceros, inhabit savannas or open woodlands. A full-grown white rhino may exceed 2,300 kilograms, armed with a massive horn on a broad snout. Their protective hide is thick and rugged, and a short charge can topple small trees or even vehicles. With limited eyesight but keen hearing and smell, a rhino defends territory aggressively if startled. Both animals are herbivores, yet each can exhibit extreme aggression when feeling threatened or competing for space. While a hippo uses its gaping jaws as primary weapons, a rhino relies on that iconic horn, propelled by immense body weight. Hippos appear docile in water, bobbing with only nostrils and ears visible, but they are famously territorial, particularly a bull hippo defending its stretch of river or harem. When provoked, it lunges with astonishing speed and rams potential threats, jaws slicing canoes or crocodiles in half. Rhinos, by contrast, often patrol feeding grounds or wallow in mud. If alarmed, a rhino flattens its ears, snorts, and may charge at speeds up to 40 to 50 km per hour, 25 to 31 miles per hour. Its horn can puncture thick hide or flip unwary adversaries. Lions, hyenas, and even elephants step aside if they sense a rhino's fury. Even so, direct fights among large herbivores are unusual. Each weighs the injury risk carefully, since a serious wound can be fatal. Yet we can't deny how a chance confrontation, perhaps near a shrinking waterhole, might escalate if neither yields. Imagine a drought-stricken region where a rhino approaches a critical waterhole that a bull hippo already claims. The midday sun bakes the cracked earth. The hippo surfaces, glaring at this unfamiliar giant edging closer. The rhino, desperate for water, lowers its head, horn forward, testing if the occupant will yield. A hippo might first issue a warning, a massive yawn, flaunting canines and incisors that can measure several inches. If the rhino continues, the hippo may surge out of the water, mouth wide, snapping at the rhino's flanks. The rhino responds with a snort, scraping its hoof on the ground. Then, it charges, 2,000 kilograms of muscle driving a pointed horn at the hippo's chest. In that moment, the hippo tries to clamp jaws onto the rhino's head or flank. The rhino's thick hide resists superficial bites, but a direct clamp on the rhino's leg or muzzle could cause real harm. Meanwhile, a well-placed horn strike might impale the hippo's belly or side, with catastrophic results. It's a brutal exchange, massive jaws versus unstoppable horn. Who would likely emerge victorious? Opinions vary. Hippo's advantage: a bull hippo boasts a lethal jaw force and can pivot quickly on land for a short dash. If it bites down on the rhino's leg, it could cripple the rhino's mobility. Plus, hippos handle crocodiles, suggesting a high tolerance for violence. Rhino's advantage: the rhino's horn and heavy front-end mass deliver devastating charges. A single thrust can puncture even thick-skinned opponents. Rhinos also have robust shoulder muscles and thick hide that could repel a biting assault unless the hippo lands a perfect clamp on vital areas. In reality, these giants seldom cross paths. Hippos rarely wander far from water, while rhinos roam savannas or lightly wooded areas. But as habitats shrink and resources compress, such confrontations could occur around water sources. By nature's design, both animals prefer avoiding lethal combat whenever possible. Injuries can be fatal in the wild, so risk-taking is a last resort. Even so, if this epic clash does happen and escalates fully, many experts place their bets on the rhino's unstoppable charge and deadly horn. The hippo's jaws are a close second in raw destructive potential, meaning the outcome remains uncertain and terrifying to behold. Such a battle underscores the raw might Africa's largest herbivores wield, power that shapes entire ecosystems around them. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support keeps these tales alive and thriving.